guys thought I was kidding. All right, what's going on? Day number one, uno of the Primo Challenge. And as you can see here, I stocked up. The Ridgeline's riding a little squad in the back end. That is payload capacity on this little girl. So we got one bag loaded up. I gotta find a better way of storing this stuff. Right on top of the clamps. You know that's gonna bust open and fall right into the clamp box, but what are you gonna do? Anyhow, mortar cement. There it is, mortar cement. We're in it for the long haul together, me and my mortar cement. So check in with you on the job site here. We are locked, loaded, ready to go. Let's do it. Woo! It's your lucky day, you know why? We're doing a YouTube Concrete Pumpers Primo Challenge. Every time you prime out, you add the amount of hose that you successfully primed out, and the person with the highest total wins. But as soon as you plug one time, you're out of the challenge, you're done. So I went and bought a bunch of that primer we used in the Seashell there. Yeah. That nice cement powder, I bought a whole bunch of it, and that's all we're using for the competition. So you got 125 feet of hose here. Nice straight run, all 2-inch obviously. Bingo bango, right out the back door. What do you think the odds are on the first one of making it?
I think you'll make it.
We'll make this one, and we better make this one. Yeah, we better. He seems sort of confident. Now because it's a challenge, I normally don't put water in the hoses. Now I put water in the hoses. Oh, look at all that. That's not a good sign. Oh, what is that? Uh-oh. I don't particularly like the looks of that, but no excuses. We're here for results, not excuses, so we'll make it work. Well, it's your lucky day. Guess what? Guess what you're here to witness? The first day of the YouTube Concrete Pumpers Prime Out Challenge.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for this.
So for every foot of hose we prime through, we get 1 point. And every job we do, job after job, we add up the points.
What happens when you plug? We lose points?
So that's where it gets good. No, when you plug, you're out. You're done.
Oh, really?
You're gone.
Damn.
So we cannot plug for like 2 months.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
Jeff's already talking smack over Muddy Feet. So, but I loaded up on that nice mortar primer. Remember the stuff we used on the second day in Seashell?
Yeah.
I loaded up on that, so nothing can stop us. Nothing can stop us. Oh, this stuff is just prime right here. Oh yeah. Can't risk any plugs. Get all that greenery out of there. We'll grab one more. One bulletproof hopper. Huzzah, there we go. If I plug up on the prime, that's my excuse right there. Because I did. Oh yeah, and always dump it through the screen if you got small hose on. Yeah, get out of there, you. That's better. All right, here we go. Let's mix some primer. I won't lie, I'm a little nervous. Liking it. I'm liking it. And our mixer truck's here, so I'll throw some of this stuff in the back end right now. And I'll save some for the hose here too. Well, this is a little tight. A little tight, but we got her. Bit of an afterthought here, but I'll mix up some thicker primer. There we go.
You guys want 4 inch or 3.5?
4.5. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do I put some water in there ahead of it or not? Let's do a little water. Obviously, for good luck, I take the hammer with me. If I don't take the hammer, you know it's gonna plug. All right, ready to go. A little dry. We'll give that 10 gallons, 10 to 15. I give us a little spray. We don't want it in there that dry. Volume to 0, pump on, we'll just vibrate this down. See what we got now for a slump. Yeah, that's for the footing. Yeah, for the footing that'll work. That'll be good.
For the wall?
Yeah, beauty. Okay, there we go. Fairly nervous. Dial some volume in here. I go by ear. You can hear off of the volumes, the stepper motor, the noise. There's an audible change, a noticeable audible change. That's what I mean to say. Okay, buddy, here it is.
Vibrator?
Yeah, yeah. Once I pump on the vibrator, it'll go.
Oh, okay, good.
Day 1, prime 1. Let's get it on. Come on. We can't plug, Jimmy. We plug, we're out. We cannot plug. And these are the crusty hoses from the airport job. Come on, baby. Don't see concrete, don't get too excited. Oh, boom, out the back door. Woo! 1 in the books. 125 in the books. Hose prime challenge, Raj. We keep adding up our amount as we successfully prime. As soon as it plugs, we're done. We got one. We got one. Woo! Nice and dry for the footing. All the way back for the footing, all the way back to the start. I don't know if we're gonna do the wall in 1 pass or 2. This stuff's tightening up pretty good. We probably try to do it in 1, I think. Being an architectural wall, the less passes the better. less chances of load lines. I've had a lot of comments in previous videos about pouring monolithic walls on top of footings like this. Guys saying that there's a potential for it to lift the wall off of the footing. Not something we've noticed in our region here. Maybe it's specific to ground conditions or dimensions of the wall. Definitely end up with a better looking wall if you do a separate footing pour and then the wall pour afterwards. But you don't see too much of it around here. It's mostly just a cost and efficiency thing for guys, so this will come out looking great. Okay, now we go down to the other end. Right back to where we started. Oh, I love my 2-inch hose. And this is why. This is why. Yeah. Like a tractor pull here. All right. That's the guy I'm going to beat in the hose prime competition. You watch. All right, first load is in. Second guy just backed on. And yeah, I'm getting a little excited for a piddly little 125 foot prime out. But let me tell you, my nerves are just, this whole contest has me just on edge. So, building confidence here. We got one in the books. My cement mortar has not let me down yet. And we got a second job after this, about the same amount of hose. So we're gonna probably roll dirty straight to that one. And we'll try and rack up 250 for the day here if we can. But yeah, the cement mortar so far, I'm loving it. If there's anything that's going to give me a chance to take down that guy from Texas, it's a cement mortar, I think. The stuff I stumbled upon on our job on the Sunshine Coast a couple weeks ago was a basalite. Looks like Portland cement, but has a green stripe on it instead of a blue. Well, I couldn't find that in the city here. I ran around for half the day yesterday on my Labor Day holiday, my day off, and I did eventually find this brand, Quick Crate. And this was actually at Home Depot. And it seems to be pretty much the same, does the same thing. So $23 for a 66-pound bag. I think I'm gonna get probably 4 primes per bag is what I'm thinking, so we'll see. A little more money than bentonite, but we could put it straight in the pour if we wanted for most of our pours. And I think it's, so far I think it works better, at least with our material. The footing was tight enough, we're filling it. So this is a good one. The retaining wall is going in here because they're going to knock down this house and put in 3 duplexes. But the existing tenants don't want to go. So this house is supposed to be gone months ago. That's why construction of the wall is happening now, even though the house is still here. Funny enough, the guy doing all the work, building it, actually lives in one of the suites here. But anyhow, one of the disgruntled tenants is called the police. So stay tuned, we'll see what happens. And you guys thought I was kidding. So we have almost emptied this truck out. I'm just coiling the hose back. What I'll do once he's empty, I'll break off and blow out whatever line I don't need. What's the rule? We don't drain nothing by hand. Not on my watch. Clean. 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 Then we'll reconnect up to our last whip hose there and we'll reprime it. And now I'm going to reprime this, and no, I'm not counting this as points towards the contest. No, I am not. All right, ready for the next truck. Okay, so the hose prime competition. There's 5 contestants. Ian is actually in on it too. Every time you prime out, whatever amount of hose you prime out, you keep a cumulative total. So it keeps growing and growing and growing until the first time you plug, you stuff up on the prime, you're done, you're out of the contest. So there's a really shitty prize for the first person eliminated, and we're working on a decent prize for the person who can get the most hose before plugging. So I did 125 today on this first pour, and then the second job is 125, so I should get 250 for the day. Unless we plug. If we plug, we're done, we're out.
You really need to find some more hobbies.
And anything over 250 feet is bonus points. You get 1.5 points for every lineal foot of hose over 250. If you only use 1 bucket of grout at the back of the pump. If you want to use a second bucket at the 250 mark, it's only applicable to regular points.
Who's the other 4?
Jeff, Muddy Feet, and then Caleb from Iowa, and then Darren out of Missouri. But the Muddy Feet guy runs all 3-inch lines, so I don't think it's really fair.
Well, I'm just saying, and the Super Torpedo 2-inch line mix you guys always use.
Yeah, well, no, his mixes are, oh, you mean our mix?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that out, don't say that. No, our mix is really tough. Really tough up here, we're at a disadvantage, yeah. So anyhow, that's how it goes, and yes, we do need new hobbies, you are correct. All right, last couple meters, and we're out of here and on to the next one. So a little splash of Fritz Pack Glace out. We'll cycle this around, pull the ball back, and roll dirty straight to the next job, which is 20 minutes away. So I know I don't think it's better because this thing on its own brings the slump up so much. If you mix it with water and then throw it in together, especially on a line pump, you're gonna end up with absolute piss.
I'll put it in like just a liter, just make it into a liquid form.
No, I strongly believe the powder brings the slump up so much, but if you're mixing it with like a full hopper and a full boom, maybe, but on a line pump, definitely not. That's my dirt, so don't poke all that down, sir. That is my dirt layer. Getting our money's worth out of this paper sack today. Round 2 of it. Not yet. No, I got it. Yeah, I'll leave her there for now. We're gonna do something here. Hold on, nope. Okay.
first?
Yeah. Get the bag back first so we don't forget about it. So I hate leaving it in there. I got a, well, you know that we're in the middle of a Prime Out challenge here. If I were for to get the bag in there, oh my gosh. And that cost me the win? Come on, man. All right, we are done. First job in the books. We got concrete about a half hour on the second job, and we're riding dirty. About a quarter of a hopper full. Put a little bit of retarder in there, a little bit of Fritz Pack delay set, and away we go. No time to piss around trying to wash out here without making a mess. I'll roll this thing dirty all day. I got my dirt in there, easy wash out at day's end. So one job to the next, to the next, to the next, bang, bang, bang. That's the beauty of the city pump. We can do that. I would probably never do that with a trailer pump, just because it throws the weight off and it's hard on the axles and the frame. But on this thing, all day, every day. Been doing it that way for 25 years. So here we go. See you on the next one, Muddy Feet. Bye. All right, so just on the way to the second job. A few folks in the comments had noticed that this pump, this little lime pump, is actually listed up for sale. The reason why I bring it up right now is the reason it is for sale. This is the classic example, the classic reason. So the next job that we're heading to, it's going to take me probably half an hour to get there. The reason being, this pump, because it's over 10,800 kgs gross vehicle weight, we are restricted to which truck routes or which routes we can take downhill in West Vancouver, which is kind of our bread and butter area where we do a lot of work. So if I can get into something under 10,800 kg, I can go uphill, downhill, any road that I so choose. So it saved me 10 to 15 minutes travel time. We have instances where the job could be literally 3 blocks down the road, and because of the restrictions, we've got to double back and drive 40 minutes all the way to come back around just to get there without infringing on the bylaw. And the fine is huge, to the point of like $10,000. A neighbor can take a picture of your license plate on one of these downhill roads, and you'll get a ticket in the mail a week later. So anyhow, that is the main reason why we have this pump for sale. There's nothing wrong with it. This thing runs awesome. Couple jobs a day, every day is what it can do. I don't do that much with it myself, but it's fully capable of it. So anyhow, if you're interested, it's on BeenTherePumpThat.com, which is Cancrete's used equipment site. It's also on UsedConcretePumps.com, which is Alliance's used equipment site. So please reach out to one of them. Don't contact me directly about it. If you're local, you could, that's fine. But if you're in the US, definitely talk to a broker. The paperwork and whatnot and the cross-border stuff is a little bit more of a headache than we have time to deal with ourselves. So it's fine for us just to pay a little bit of a commission and let the professionals do what they do. So anyhow, we'll see you on the next job. So see, instead of bombing down the freeway, I get stuck in all this stuff. Stop and go, red light, red light. Oh, there we go, we got a green light. But yeah, it's a way slower road. If I get my little, something on like a Dodge Ram or a Suzuki NRR, something like that, I'm a smaller truck, I'll be flying in between these job sites, so. Okay, so here we are, job number 2. Got a $1.25 2-inch line out. Now, here's the complication. I'm going to get accused probably of cheating because I'm going to recirculate this before we prime. But let me explain this to you. So we've traveled half an hour, and see how segregated it is in there. I can't even get my agitator to turn. I'll have to work it back and forth. So if I had to try and prime that straight into the hose, it's certain failure. The other thing is, ready mix could be another 45 minutes. So we're gonna spin this stuff around. Do you think that's cheating?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
No! To recirculate before the prime? Considering we traveled with the concrete?
I guess not.
There was discussion, intense discussion about whether it was cheating to take a stroke out of the reducers before connecting to the hose and putting your prime in the hose.
How long? Like if you do a fresh thing, then I'd say that's not.
Because I all the time take a shot out of the reducer and connect the hose up. So I think anything that's not out of the norm would be cheating, but we do this all the time. Right? We're just gonna cycle the old stuff around because we're the only ones dumb enough to travel dirty. Nobody else does this, right? Yeah. No, it works all the time. That's exactly what this apparatus is for, sir. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. You know the aircon remote is completely waterproof. So before you start riding my jock for getting my dirty hands on it, don't worry, I'll just rinse that right off here right away. There we go. So to me, this is absolutely not cheating. There's no way that I can travel a half hour, 40 minutes with a hopper, which is not set, but it will segregate from that travel just from bouncing around and the agitator not turning, and be expected to connect up to my line and prime out. In fact, I almost think that I should get bonus points for being so efficient and gutsy / stupid to travel dirty between the jobs like this. What do you think in the comments? I think I know what everybody's going to say. They're going to say it's dumb. Like I said, we've been doing this 20-25 years. Back in the day, we'd go 5, 6, 7 job sites just dirty from one to the next like this. In a line pump, I ain't scared. That's what delay set powder is for. So until concrete gets here, I'm just going to cycle this around every few minutes, and it is what it is. Told you, waterproof, legit waterproof. Now I am going to, at the first joint here, I will use one of these plastic bags. I found this one just laying around Costco, just laying there all lonely. So we will use one bag, put the primer in the first hose. The hose will be essentially full of primer, and bang, 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 away we go. I'm almost considering doing it the second hose. Nah, first hose is good. Poke a little hole. Just a little breather. Actually, I screwed that up. You want the hole to be at the top of the bag. There we are. So I'll mix up my primer, throw it in the hose. I'm not gonna mix it till the ready mix truck gets here. But like I said, in my opinion, this is in no way, shape, or form cheating. In my opinion, the prime starts at the first hose off of the reducer, off the back end of the pump, the first hose. So if you got a bunch of steel pipe laid out, it starts at the first steel pipe, the first slick line. So no, Jeff, it is not cheating. Don't get, sorry, Buster, no Buster, this is not cheating. I don't need you getting your fanboys all up in my business about this either, all right? Fully legit. This is real deal Canadian concrete pump. Ready to see the magic? Here's the magic, sir. You know, in Australia, their cement comes in plastic bags, not these stupid paper sacks, so when they get wet, they don't bust open. Okay, so there it is, the Revolution Type S mortar cement. It's way fluffier. It's got air entrainment in it than regular Portland is. It packs down a lot tighter. This stuff is like, it's almost soft like a bag of bed name. So a little bit of water. You want to be the drill guy? You can be the drill guy. You can drill. No. I got to 100% got to come up with a better way of storing this stuff. So half up, give her a blast with the drill. Now we'll probably use that much if we weren't in a competition, but because we're in a competition, we can't risk it. Because we're downhill, I'm going to keep it a little thicker. We're gonna stir it again anyhow when the mixer gets here, so that's it, that's our stuff. It is amazing stuff too. So this is lunch for today. That's lunch. I don't want to talk about it. I'm on a stupid diet. I'm trying to get limber and nimble for my my tour down in Texas in a month. So yeah, we're on a weight loss diet here. Miserable, terrible, no donuts. As much coffee as you want though. That's a good thing. But oh, don't mind those. I found those laying around Costco too. We'll just tuck those back here somewhere. Here we are. Concrete has arrived. We'll get rocking here. I'll cycle this a couple more strokes. Throw a reducer on. No, it's not cheating. Stop it. Oh, look at that. Failure is not an option. Look at this stuff. It's Sid's first time seeing it in person. What do you think from the look of it? It's nice, right? Nice and greasy. Greasy, slimy, sexy. So hot. It's hot. Okay, we'll clamp up here. Clamp up here and prime this out. All right, we'll back them on, rock and roll. Here we go, round two. Let's put another $1.25 in the piggy bank. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yes, indeed. Can't forget my good luck charm.
You make
Okay, you ready? Okay, throw her up on the wall there. Throw that one clamp on the wall, Sid, right there. Here we go, rock and roll. Pump is on. The one that's hanging off the wall there, just flip it on top. Come on, baby. Just messing with the volume control. There we go. There we go. We get to the end of the hose. That's where we're gonna see it. Can you hold it up right there, Sid? This cannot kink. This cannot kink. Right there. Another $1.25 in the bank. That's $2.50 on the day. Woo! I took a stupid YouTube competition to start doing it right. I know. Yeah. There we go. $2.50. That's not a bad day. Not gonna lie. Pretty happy right now. We're off to a solid start. Only 16 in total, right? All right, one load in, just waiting on the second truck here, the tag load. While we're sitting around, I mixed up a bucket of this slick stuff. No, I will not use this on the Prime Challenge. This is experimental. I'm just mixing up to see how it gels up, see what the consistency is if I leave it for a couple days. A subscriber, Chris Calhoun, super good guy, runs a trailer pump out of, forgive me if I get this wrong, Chris, I think it's Alabama. Had sent me a couple samples of this and a video priming 350 feet of all 2.5 and 2-inch hose with this same product, and boom, got it right through the pump. Now, I started on a video testing this stuff. I did one pour with it. It actually plugged in the very first hose. But before I release that video, I want to do a second video to give it a follow-up, give it a fair shake, and we'll try it one more time, and we'll release that and see how it goes. As most of you know, I've had really bad luck with gel primers with our mixes. But Chris swears by this stuff. He sent me the video, and I mean, the proof was in the pudding. So I don't know, maybe our sand is different from his is what I'm thinking. But anyhow, that will be an upcoming video once the Prime Out Challenge is done. So for me, that could be next week. There we go, first plug of the day. Somehow got through my screen. What is it? Let's see what we got. What do we got? Not much that fits through my screen that'll plug even a 2-inch hose. So let's see. Right there. Huh, really? Aha! Just the perfect size little rock got through. I'm really surprised it actually plugged me. Okay, well, back together. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? There we go. We're good. Okay. As we were. It's funny, this load versus the first one, you feel it in the hose. Just grabbing and doing that, it looks a way more coarse. Same plant, same mix design. Something's changed. A little different sand, a little different rock, I don't know. But you can just, yeah, you can really feel it grabbing up in the line. The first load went through no problem, and we had it even drier than stuff too. couple meters here. We'll pack her up and blow the lines out. Talk about what we've done today. That's what we'll do. This, folks, this right here is why hopper streams are your friend. All this stuff came out of that one load. So much for blowing out. I'm going to just load the hopper up with water and we'll water wash this thing out through a couple of hoses. Easy peasy. Make sure the agitator is off. Agitator's off. All right, nice full hopper water. Full hopper, don't half-ass it. You need all the water. You try and half-ass it, you'll segregate yourself. Best advice I was ever given: don't be scared. Don't be scared. If you try and do it slow, you'll mess it up. Come out to the end of the hose here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Just like that. Done. Hose is clean. Hopper pretty much clean. We're good. See what we got. Clean. Clean. Gravel. It's a beautiful thing. The reason for doing that in this situation, I'm just going to wash it on site here into my pan. Pumping the water through now. My barrels, mass tube are pretty much clean, so it's way less pans for me to cart over, way less water for me to use. I can get whatever's in the hopper from there to there through the hose, or most of it, and I just have a little bit left in here. So not something I do all the time, but situations like this, it actually works pretty good. That dirt we threw under there this morning. See it? It is a beautiful thing. Easy wash. An hour later. That is really snotty. Let's see this. I'll get my official snot viscosity testing stick. It's really thick. You know what? I think maybe I've been going too thin. I bet if we tried it that thick, it probably would work.
She's on Stanford on it.
Yeah? Okay, well, maybe we will try that. Not applicable to the Prime Challenge. This is science. This is science. If I gotta wait till the end of the challenge, so be it. All right, so that's it. Just like that, we are done. 2 jobs, I don't know, about 50 cubic yards total, I'm guessing. It was about 40 meters, 40 cubic meters, so around 50 yards. 2 jobs, 2 primes, cumulative total of 250 feet of primed out line. Check. I'll put that onto my tally for today. And stay tuned, stay attached, stay watching for the results of the channel. I'll be posting YouTube shorts. The other guys will be posting YouTube shorts. This is obviously going to be in a long form video, and you can follow us along on this magical journey. Mortar cement, I should say, has me extremely confident. Couple under my belt, confidence is high. What could go wrong? Money Feet Concrete Pumping, we are coming for you. Oh, the other thing, since there's been some questions as to the ethics of how these plastic bags are acquired, the one that I used today, I'm putting it in my pocket, and we're gonna reuse that right there. We'll get as many usages out of that as possible. Anyhow, you know it goes. Till next time, keep on pumping. Keep on pumping. Over and out.